son's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. It has been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low. The new sound has been found. And yo, I don't know what you've been told.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Cowboys.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Asante Samuel Jr. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Arizona. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Man in motion is Brown. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Dallas. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Benson. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. here for 1st and 10. A give. Here's Benson. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they go with Benson. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Slot man in motion left. On 4th down, Purdy. That's taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd down, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23. And will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Cowboys 7.
Man in motion is Brown.
19 Lions.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Warren. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
He'll get this out to the left flat.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third and a yard.
18 run, 18 run.
They'll try and run it here with Warren. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. No. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check out.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Cowboys are going to be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Check, 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 check. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
One more time with Warren. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
From back at the 5, here now third and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. No problem there on the extra point. Cowboys are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they're going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. They'll come up here first and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They try the right side with Benson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Tight end going in motion here. 1st and 10. Purdy. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A run out of the gun with Benson. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Purdy now on 2nd down. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
19 tight, 19 tight. Hurt.
To throw on first down is Purdy. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That's just too easy. At this level, Mike, you give an NFL quarterback that much time to find a receiver that open, it's just going to be pitch and catch and result in an easy 6. So they got to tighten up their coverage. They got to do a better job accounting for all these receivers, because if they have guys running that free the rest of this game, you're going to light up the scoreboard.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go! Street! Street! Trap 60! Trap 60! Hunt!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Set up! Track at 60! Set up!
He'll look to throw. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Here we go! Here we go!
In motion, Lamb.
Hey, smash! Ready?
He'll drop to throw. This pass right side caught by Lamb. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
18, Pioneer! 70 Ranger! 70 Ranger! Go!
Now they'll set up to throw. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Come on! Set! 79 Bronco! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Set, go!
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. tight end motioning left. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
A run with Benson. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. They get 19 on that pass play. It's an Arizona 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Back to the air is Purdy. He'll get that to Wilson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They put Wilson in motion. On the handoff, this is Benson. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. Damone Clark there to get him down. They'll go again with Benson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
Trap 60.
They send the tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Cardinals will go up by 7.
The score, Cardinals 24, Cowboys 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7.
Ready. Ready.
Back to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Go.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
It is 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Pioneer. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Take go.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
In motion, Lamb.
79 Bronco.
Now Warren. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. So we'll take it to the other end. Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Set it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Man in motion is Brown. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
That's taken in, and he will score again. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdowns for him, numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
This receiver went a long way to catch this ball. He started all the way out on the left side of the formation, and look where he catches it, Mike. He's all the way on the right side of the field. He just continued to work through those open zones, eventually found one, and the quarterback was able to put it on him for a nice gain.
Now give up the middle. It's Benson. Has some room inside the 30. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Purdy on first down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. They run out of the gun with Benson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Putting the tight end in motion. On third and long, Purdy to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. They run out of the gun with Warren. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Let's go.
Man in motion is Brown. He'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready? 7
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On the ground, this is Warren. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. He'll look to throw. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over here at their own 12.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
1st and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Tight end going in motion here. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Check smash. Check smash. Warrior 70.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 81 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point is up and through. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On the toss, they go with Benson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Benson. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. The Cardinals line up for a punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. Here's 2nd down. Here we go. One final play. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, Hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Still going inside the 20. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They fought till the end, but still will come up short. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.
Tripping off grades, I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my way I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight, cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, what you want. I got Jesus giving money, what you want. I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye, cause I can never really want you unless it's money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it, I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sickle. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie say